Delhi, 1556. Abandoned temples are suddenly glowing. From the moment the new king takes the throne, every night looks like Diwali, with oil lamps flickering to life across every street. Outside the city gates, thousands of Hindu warriors and civilians are pouring in from distant provinces. They are practically running toward the capital, desperate to witness the city's transformation. Inside, public rituals have resumed overnight. Families recite Vedas in their courtyards, and cow worship returns to doorsteps. But there is a frantic energy behind these celebrations. Many fear this freedom is only a fleeting light, moonshine for a few nights before the darkness returns. This is a race against time. A population that has spent generations in the shadows is rushing to perform every prayer and ritual possible before the window slams shut again. In 1556, the old order was disintegrating. The Mughal Emperor Humayun was dead, and his rival, the Afghan ruler Adil Shah, was hiding in a fort at Chunar, indulging in pleasure while his authority slipped away. Hemu, the chief commander of the Afghan forces, saw his opening. He cut ties with his master, relied on his own strength, and launched an independent lightning strike on Agra and Delhi. This map shows the scale of his success. Hemu's conquest carved out a massive domain, stretching from Gwalior in the south right up to the Sutlej River in the north. He captured this fort in Delhi, the Purana Kila. To mark his break from foreign rule, he ordered the stone walls washed and purified with holy water from the Ganga, and ascended the throne as Maharaja Vikramaditya Hemchandra. Through precise military timing, a subordinate general had bypassed the warring empires. He became the architect of the first independent Hindu imperial rule Delhi had seen in centuries. The celebration in Delhi answered a silence that began exactly 365 years earlier. In 1192, Muhammad Ghori defeated Prithviraj Chauhan at the Second Battle of Touraine, ending the era of Hindu rule in the capital. That defeat triggered centuries of economic collapse. Foreign armies plundered the regional wealth of India, draining resources and pushing the native population into generational poverty. Sacred pilgrimage sites like these ghats in Haridwar were burned to ashes. The dismantling of educational and religious infrastructure was so aggressive that Jain monks fled northern India to seek refuge in Tibet and Sri Lanka. This archival image shows the Jama Masjid in Delhi. It stands where a grand Vishnu temple once was, physically dismantled and replaced overnight to symbolize the new order. For 365 years, the population lived as second-class citizens in their own land. The explosive joy at Hemchandra's coronation was the release of 3 centuries of stored-up cultural starvation. Back in 1556, Maharaja Hemchandra shifted from military conqueror to social provider. A severe famine was gripping the entire region, and the new king quickly stepped in to manage the crisis. He personally oversaw the distribution of grain, wealth, and clothing, feeding scholars and beggars alike. This vintage photograph captures the scale of the new public gatherings. Every night, Hemchandra rode an elephant to the water's edge to join thousands of people for arti ceremonies, supported by Vedic Brahmins in yellow robes. But the Mughal armies of Akbar and Bahram Khan were already marching back toward Delhi. Knowing their time was short, citizens rushed to perform sacred deeds and earn religious merit before the old status quo returned. The Mughal return was inevitable, and Hemchandra's reign would soon be cut short. But for one brief moment, the silence was broken. His coronation proved that after 365 years, the old culture remained alive, waiting to return to the light.